That's right. I'm all set. Okay. I'll see when you get back. You're giving me a ride, buddy.
Today, some BART unions voted to give leaders a choice to start a strike. Union leaders think that approval will happen.
By what we hear in the comments of the members, we're hearing they authorizing the strike.
It's not going to change our approach at the table.
BART officials were cautiously optimistic.
Yuri Hawley, station agent rep, ATU 1555. We're having a strike vote. The primary issue is safety. It's safety. In the month of March, I had an average of 1 fatality that I had to deal with my frontline employees. And we're not trained as emergency response first responders, and to deal with fatalities is quite emotional, as well as a lot of my members suffer from PTSD, and management just fails to realize that or even acknowledge our safety concerns, even with the assaults and injuries as well.
And why is management attitude towards the workers who do the work so intransigent? I mean, they're spending $1.5 million for a consultant, outside consultant to come in, and why don't they respect the workers?
You know, that's a mystery to me as well. I don't understand. We run the system 95% on time. We're here for all the big events, Super Bowl, World Series, all of those different things that we take over 500,000 riders to big events. We have a ridership of 400,000 daily. So I really don't understand. Every 3 to 4 years we go through this.
And what are the kind of givebacks and concessions they want from the workers?
They want us to pay into our pension. They've allotted for a 1% increase. They don't want to address the issues of safety at all. They refuse to address the issues of safety at all.
So you're saying even though you have serious health and safety problems, injuries, attacks on station employees, they're refusing to deal with that? I mean, why are they refusing to deal with your health and safety issues, and what are you demanding as far as health and safety?
Well, they do not want to bargain with them at the table. They do not want to discuss our health and safety issues, which I find absolutely appalling, being that we've had roughly more than 2,000 assaults in the last 3 to 5 years. So.
And many of your members are out on disability, on stress. Are they having a problem getting proper medical treatment and health care?
Indeed they are. The workmen's compensation process is deeply flawed, and it's something that we're trying to address, again with our health and safety issues. The train operators end up having repetitive motion injuries due to opening the cab windows up and down, up and down. I just spoke with a train operator today who's in her 8th year. After her 5th year, she ended up going out for a minimal amount of time. Then in the 8th year she's out again, and she's going to require quite a bit of surgery, and she'll never be returned to 100%.
And is it true that BART has spent money on lawyers to fight decisions of Cal OSHA on your health and safety issues?
Yes, they have. Yes,
what exactly is going on there?
I'm not really briefed in that, and I don't want to speak on it.
But they have fought decisions of Cal OSHA to protect the health and safety of the workers.
Yes, they did. They spent a large absorbent amount of money to fight additional safety for the trackway employees.
Now, it seems like public workers, transit workers, are facing an assault from all different levels. I mean, the pensions, they're blamed for high pensions. They say that their medical benefits are too big compared to other workers. What's your response to that?
Well, the unions are absolutely. We're under attack. We're under siege right now. I mean, they want to make California a right-to-work state if they could. They brought Tom Hawk in here, Viola Transportation, who's known for privatizing public transportation, as well as invoking strikes.
So you think he's been brought here for the purpose of really attacking the unions?
Oh, absolutely. Union busting at its best.
And what do you think the response is going to be?
We're going to fight. Our feet are firmly planted, and we're going to stand our position, and we're going to let Tom Hawk know that here in California there's no union busting. We don't do that here.
Now, these boards of directors, Tom Rudolovich and other members of the board, I was at the board meeting, seem that they could care less. I mean, they seem to have an attitude that they're going to do what they're going to do, and too bad for the BART workers and the public.
And it's very unfortunate that they do have that attitude, because they don't, with that type of attitude, is very reckless for our riders, as well as the employees of the district, involving health and safety, and also the day-to-day commuters and their commute, because we do want to continue making the system run. We don't want to go on a strike. We want to go on go to work, but we do want what we deserve.
So you're saying that you're not responsible if you take action. You're being driven to that.
We're being pushed out.
The general manager meets with union leadership monthly. Those are the times to talk about safety issues. What we need to talk about at the negotiating table are the pension issues, the benefit issues, and the salary issues.
Management and unions representing some 2,300 workers have been unable to come together over salary, benefits, and pensions.
This vote is a tool. We don't want to go on strike. We want the district to sit down and negotiate a fair contract with us, and then we can put all of this stuff to bed.
A strike would jeopardize travel for 400,000 daily riders. Business groups today urged a quick resolution.
The region can't afford it. It's a huge inconvenience, a huge disruption to a vibrant, active economy.
Antoinette Bryant, President Business Agent ATU Local 1555. We are taking a strike authorization vote. It's basically to give us the authority to call a strike if one is needed.
And what are the issues you feel are most important for your members?
Health and safety are our major concerns with regard to provisions that we have proposed that will make it a safe environment for our workers and a safe environment for the riding public.
And many of your members are coming here, they're on crutches, they have stuff on their foot, they're having accidents, and they say that they're having to fight just to get their health care after they're injured.
That is absolutely true. We have put forth proposals that will change the workers' comp system, save BART millions, and in effect make sure that our workers are taken care of, not that they're broken and discarded because they can't work.
Is that happening at BART?
Yes.
Well,
yes.
Why wouldn't BART want to take care of the workers who they train and get them back on the job so that they can be productive employees?
I would not even begin to speak for BART on what they're doing and why.
Now, they've hired Thomas Hawk to come in, and who does he represent?
Himself. He's not here for the district. I mean, Thomas Hawk has no interest in negotiations. He is here as an outsider. He doesn't care about the riders. He doesn't care about. He's leaving when he's done. He's taking his check and he's leaving.
Now they're paying him apparently $1.5 million. A lot of money. I mean, why would they pay somebody like him to come in when they have a labor relations department here? Don't they have?
Again, I cannot speak for the reasons and choices that they made. I can only speak to the fact that we're at the table ready to bargain with people that have a vested interest in BART. We have not been able to secure a contract. They want concessions on health and safety. They want concessions that are unacceptable to us at this time.
And are your members pretty united that they're not going to accept these?
I believe that they are. That's why we're here.
So what can the public do who don't want to strike and want to support your efforts?
They need to contact their board of director, whoever that is, whatever area they live in, and make it plain that they want BART to come to the table and bargain fully and fairly.
Now, I understand that the BART board has canceled their monthly meeting, or their meeting this month. Why would they do that in the face of what may be a strike?
That's a very good question. We are wondering the same thing, because it's denying the public the opportunity to come and speak out, whatever their views are. It's denying the members to come and speak out on whatever their views are.
Do you think they're afraid of what the members are going to say?
I think that the last board meeting 2 weeks ago was very significant, and they got an idea of what was going on. It's hard to say. I don't know what their reasoning was. I just know what happened. We know that our members are coming to the table every day to bargain a full, fair contract.
Okay, and AC Transit, their contract also expires. What do you feel about their efforts?
I can't speak for AC Transit. You would have to speak directly for them.
Do you think you should have a united front of AC and BART workers? You seem to be facing the same kind of attacks.
We have spoken with them, and we are united.
The union also wants to see the bathrooms that were closed in 2001 to be reopened. They say it's a hygiene issue.
Some riders feel that the platform is a place, or in the train, for them to use the restroom when they can't use one down below.
They want to see bulletproof glass installed on the booths their members sit in, and special doors which would make it harder for intruders to get inside.
Okay. So you were hurt on the job too?
Tanika Jackson. So far, my workers' compensation has been okay. But right now, I had a QME back in February, and which said how long I'm supposed to be out. Now they want to do a second one, and they're trying to X me out. I'm still obviously injured, you know.
So what happened? How did you get injured?
I fractured an ankle and 2 bones. moving switches outside. You know, we had the rock was a little unstable, so it was a little slippery, so I had to catch myself from falling. But it's cases worse off than mine, and right now we just want to make sure that our workers' comp, if you get hurt on the job, if you get injured on the job, if it's unsafe practices, you want to make sure that you always compensated, because you are here, I'm not going to say risking your life, but you are here and you want to be able to work safely. You want to be able to know that if something happens to you, if you get spit on, if you get hit, that you are protected. When you come to work with the thought that you're being protected, not being hurt.
Well, why do you have to fight then to get health care?
You shouldn't have to fight. You shouldn't have to fight.
You want to go back to work, you want to be taken care of.
Benefits are my whole thing is that I'm an avid worker. I come to work every day. I want to work my long hours. I want to go ahead and do my job. I love being a train operator. The thing is that if I'm not healthy enough to do that, I can't go serve who I'm supposed to serve, which is the public. I'm supposed to be there for the public. The public is me. I'm the public. So if I'm not there to do my job safely, properly, if I'm not 100% healthy, there can't be no trains running. There can't be no station open.
And is there problems with other health and safety issues with other workers? Do other workers have similar problems?
Station agents. Station agents get attacked on a daily basis. Yeah, you might want to find a station agent to talk to, because they'll tell you.
But I mean, so why are they fighting you? I mean, you want to get well, you want to get treatment.
Yeah.
You're saying that they're trying to prevent you by going more and more to.
I'm not getting all the necessary treatment that I'm supposed to have. Right now, I'm supposed to be going through therapy. There has not been a therapist to touch my foot. I've been injured for over a year, a little bit, and there hasn't been no therapy. I've only been off on rest. I just returned to work, so I am trying to. The thing is that people who love the work want to be at work. They want to be at work healthy. They don't want to be at home. You can't make money sitting at home the way you want to make money when you at work. I can't put into my retirement and pay my benefits if I'm sitting at home on my butt getting nothing but bigger. I need to be at work being active, doing my job that I'm supposed to do. I was hired for a particular job. I need to be there doing it.
A deal gets done. It's up to the MTC to make a backup plan.
A regional response in the event that there is a BART strike.
And that's tough to do when the backup plan might not be there either.
BART, AC Transit, WestCat, they've all got contracts expiring on June 30th, so there is a great deal of uncertainty.
Hi, I'm Maureen O'Connor. I'm a train operator for Bay Area Rapid Transit, Amalgamated Transit. Local 1555 is my union, and I addressed the board of directors on the 23rd, was it, I think, and asked a question that I really still haven't gotten an answer for, and that is, why are we paying all this money out of our so little? Since we're so broke, why are we paying all this money for an outside negotiator when we have a whole department full of labor relations people that draw a good salary, have good benefits, and have the interest of our district and our area at heart. So I'm wondering why. I mean, we have. I'll think of it.
Okay, you also, apparently the BART management is spending money on lawyers to fight Cal OSHA decisions?
I've heard that. I've heard that. I've been dealing with a lot. I'm a union steward as well, so I've been dealing with a lot of stuff locally, and I'm bombarded with all kinds of stuff going on. A lot of our workmen's comp is being switched up and compromised, and our people are getting cut off of their money and forced to have surgeries they normally wouldn't have.
So injured workers. I mean,
a lot of injuries, and it's not a joke. It's not a joke. You get scared to go. At this point, I'm worried to go out. I recently had knee surgery, and I'm afraid to go out again until everything is settled, because I don't want to get. I've the only source of support in my house.
So this is a lot of stress for
very stressful
workers. I mean,
very stressful.
Horrendous situation.
Absolutely. Absolutely. We've had some really bad things happen. I mean, just bad stuff happen. I don't want to go too far because I don't want to catch any crap. But and I also was. I'm not the spokesperson for things going on. That would be Antoinette.
You're just a rank and filer. But you know, the conditions for the rank and file line workers are pretty problematic.
It's pretty rough, yeah.
Pretty rough.
It's rough. There's not too many people that don't have shoulder problems. I have shoulder problems. We almost all of us have.
Do you think
eventually.
BART management wants to push these workers who've been injured out and just force them to leave? Is that if you don't get in treatment on these injuries?
I think they want us to know that their thumb is on our neck, our backs. Their thumb is on us. I think they want us to know who is in charge and be afraid. That's what I think.
Is it working?
Hell no. Hell no. I almost said the F word, but you got me on camera. Be sure if I do go out of line, take it out of there.
So you're not backing down.
Hell no. No, if this isn't unanimous, I'll be surprised. I really will. I'm really pissed.